Hello viewers, peace be upon you. In today's video, we're going to tell you about an island where humans are not allowed to go. If anyone ever enters that island, surviving there becomes almost impossible because everywhere you look, you will see snakes. So without wasting any more time, let's move toward the video. And if you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe. Now, let's get into the video. Nestled in the heart of the Atlantic, off the coast of Brazil, lies one of the most perilous places on Earth, Snake Island, officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, stretching roughly 430,000 square meters, or about 106 acres. This small island may seem unassuming at first glance, yet it harbors one of the deadliest secrets nature has ever concocted. Unlike typical islands that attract explorers, tourists, and adventurers, Snake Island is strictly off-limits, governed by the Brazilian government's stringent regulations. The reason is both fascinating and terrifying. The island is home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, a species so venomous that a single bite can kill a human within an hour. These snakes have made this remote landmass their sanctuary, and their presence has turned the island into a natural fortress where human footprints are unwelcome. The history of Snake Island is as enigmatic as its present. According to scientific studies, the golden lancehead viper evolved on this island due to geographic isolation. Thousands of years ago, as sea levels rose, the island became separated from the mainland. The vipers, cut off from other populations, adapted to their isolated environment, growing more venomous and developing unique hunting strategies. Over time, they became apex predators on the island. With no natural enemies to control their numbers, the absence of large mammals forced these vipers to hunt birds that visited the island, waiting patiently on branches for unsuspecting prey. Their venom evolved to be extremely potent, capable of immobilizing a bird in minutes. But it's not just their toxicity that makes these snakes formidable. Their aggression and cunning are unmatched in the reptile world. Stories about Snake Island have fascinated and terrified people for decades. Early sailors and fishermen whispered about the island's deadly reputation, often avoiding it altogether. There are accounts from local communities describing how birds that strayed too close to the island were found dead, their bodies pierced with multiple snake bites. Scientific expeditions to the island had been rare, carefully planned, and often conducted with extreme caution. One notable expedition in the mid-20th century reported that the snake's venom could corrode tissue, making medical intervention almost impossible if bitten far from a hospital. This reputation for danger has fueled the island's mythos, transforming it from a mere landmass into a symbol of natural peril. Accessing Snake Island is not only illegal, but also extremely difficult. The Brazilian Navy strictly enforces regulations that prohibit entry, except for a few authorized scientific missions. The surrounding waters are treacherous, with strong currents and rocky formations that make landing almost impossible. For centuries, these natural barriers have helped preserve the island's ecosystem and prevented human interference. However, this isolation has also created an ecological marvel. Scientists studying the island have discovered unique flora and fauna, including rare plants that thrive in harsh conditions. The island's ecosystem, though dominated by snakes, represents a delicate balance, where every species has adapted to survive in isolation. The golden lancehead vipers themselves are remarkable creatures, measuring up to 5 feet in length. These snakes exhibit extraordinary camouflage, blending seamlessly into the island's vegetation. Their golden brown coloration allows them to hide among the dried leaves and branches, making them almost invisible to the untrained eye. When hunting, They rely on patience and precision, striking their prey with lightning speed. Their venom, a complex mixture of hemotoxins and necrotoxins, causes rapid tissue damage, internal bleeding, and often death if untreated. Scientists studying these snakes hope to extract potential medical breakthroughs from their venom, as it contains compounds that could be used in treating heart attacks, strokes, and other vascular conditions. Ironically, the very substance that makes them deadly may one day save human lives. Legends and myths about Snake Island are just as gripping as the scientific facts. Locals speak of sailors who allegedly landed on the island and never returned, leaving only traces of blood and torn clothing behind. Some stories suggest that the island was cursed, a place where nature itself rejects human intrusion. While these accounts are often sensationalized, they underscore the fear and respect the island commands. Tourists, thrill seekers, and amateur adventurers have long been drawn to the idea of Snake Island. But the harsh reality remains: survival on this island without specialized knowledge, protective gear, and medical support is virtually impossible. Despite the dangers, Snake Island continues to captivate scientists and explorers. A handful of research missions have managed to study the vipers up close, collecting data on their behavior, venom composition, and population dynamics. These studies have revealed surprising insights, such as the snakes' ability to control their body temperature by moving between sunlit and shaded areas, and their social interactions, which are more complex than previously believed. Conservationists stress that protecting the island is crucial, as the golden lancehead is classified as critically endangered. Human interference, poaching, or habitat destruction could easily wipe out the entire population, given their limited range and reproductive challenges. One of the most remarkable aspects of Snake Island is its ability to challenge human perception of risk and curiosity. In an era where nearly every remote location on Earth has been mapped, documented, and explored, this island remains largely untouched. Its isolation has preserved not just a unique species, but also a story about the power of nature to evolve independently and defensively. The vipers of Snake Island are not malicious, they are merely fulfilling their role in the ecosystem, shaped by millennia of evolution and geographic isolation. Yet, for humans, their presence transforms the island into a landscape of fear and fascination. Snake Island also raises important ethical questions about conservation and human curiosity. Should scientists risk their lives to study such dangerous creatures? Or is it more prudent to observe from a distance? The Brazilian government has chosen to prioritize preservation, restricting access to protect both the vipers and the public. However, the allure of the island persists in popular culture. Documentaries, books, and online content continue to explore its mysteries, often dramatizing the danger for effect. While these portrayals sometimes exaggerate the threat, they also serve to highlight the unique nature of Snake Island, reminding the world that some parts of Earth remain untamed and sovereign, ruled by the laws of nature rather than humans. The geography of the island contributes significantly to its mystique. The rocky cliffs, dense vegetation, and sheer isolation create an environment that is difficult to navigate and even harder to survive in. The island's soil is nutrient-poor, limiting plant growth to hardy species capable of withstanding harsh conditions. Despite this, the vegetation provides essential cover for the snakes, birds, and other smaller creatures that inhabit the island. This interplay between land, flora, and predator exemplifies an ecosystem where every element is finely tuned for survival. Human intrusion, no matter how well-intentioned, threatens to disrupt this delicate balance, which is why the island remains largely untouched. Interestingly, Snake Island has also become a symbol in discussions about the boundaries between human curiosity and natural danger. The island forces us to confront a simple truth. Not all places are meant to be conquered or explored. Some regions of the Earth are designed to exist independently of human interference, where evolution has crafted systems of life that are intricate, self-sustaining, and often lethal to outsiders. Snake Island, with its dense population of golden lancehead vipers, embodies this principle perfectly. It serves as a reminder that survival in the natural world requires respect, knowledge, and sometimes the wisdom to simply observe from afar. For those who study reptiles, Snake Island offers invaluable lessons about adaptation, evolution, and ecological balance. Each golden lancehead viper is a testament to the power of isolation and natural selection. Their aggressive hunting techniques, potent venom, and stealthy camouflage illustrate the extreme ways life can adapt when confined to a small, challenging environment. Scientists hope that continued research, conducted safely and ethically, can uncover more about the vipers' biology and possibly inspire medical innovations. Yet, despite these potential benefits, the island's danger remains undiminished, demanding reverence and caution from all who approach its legend. As the world grows increasingly interconnected and humans seek to explore every corner of the planet, Snake Island stands as one of the last true natural fortresses. Its isolation preserves not just a species, but a story about how life can thrive in secrecy, away from human eyes. It reminds us that the Earth still holds mysteries, places where the laws of nature dictate the rules, and human ambition is secondary. Snake Island, with its deadly vipers, rocky cliffs, and forbidden speeches, continues to captivate the imagination, challenging explorers, scientists, and storytellers alike to confront the raw power and beauty of the natural world. In conclusion, Snake Island is far more than a dangerous landmass off the coast of Brazil. It is a living laboratory, a sanctuary for one of the world's most venomous snakes, and a symbol of nature's untamed power. It embodies the intersection of fear, curiosity, and scientific intrigue, captivating anyone who hears its story. While human access is limited, the fascination with the island persists, inspiring documentaries, articles, and countless myths. Its vipers, evolved through isolation and natural selection, stand as both a warning and a wonder, reminding humanity that some places are best left undisturbed. Snake Island, with its deadly beauty and ecological significance, remains one of the most intriguing, perilous, and captivating locations on Earth, a testament to nature's enduring ability to surprise, challenge, and inspire.